execute that exactly, I don't know, but the Democrats are very big on smoke-filled rooms and forcing through the outcome they want, and they obey orders. Now, if you're a Democrat poobah, and by the way, the Democrats also have what are called superdelegates. Republicans don't have superdelegates. Superdelegates are typically elected officials that have disproportionate power at their convention. They have the ability to really move the votes. If you get to the August convention for Democrats and they've collectively lost their nerve on Biden, said it's time to put Joe out to pasture, what do they do then? Well, the natural thing to say would be, okay, it'll be one of those top four, and here's the problem. Whoever they pick is a problem. If they pick Kamala Harris, she's the vice president, in some ways the natural choice. All of the downsides of Kamala Harris make that a really dangerous choice. If they pick Gavin Newsom, that makes some California Democrats happy. The problem is you're replacing an African-American woman in the Democrat Party with a white guy.
A rich white guy.
A very rich white guy. You want to talk about a recipe for discontent, that's a big problem. They could go with Pete Buttigieg, another white guy, but Buttigieg is gay. That's at least the gay lesbian community is a big chunk of the Democrat coalition.
That'll fit in very well as well.
So rich liberals would really like Pete Buttigieg, and a lot of the Democrat donors are gay and lesbian. That's a major chunk of the funding stream for a Democrat candidate. But you have the same problem. If you jettison an African-American woman who's vice president for a white guy in the Democrat primary, you're really asking for trouble. And option 4 is Elizabeth Warren. Well, Elizabeth Warren makes the crazy moonbat leftists happy.
Yeah.
But you have the same... Everyone else who doesn't get it, I think anyone they go with as a coronation, it's different than an open primary where Warren wins because primary voters vote for her. That gives an element of legitimacy that the people who don't win can live with.
Yeah.
If it's just the kingmakers saying, nope, we pick you, whoever doesn't get picked, everyone else is pissed. So here's the scenario that I think is perhaps most likely and most dangerous. In August of 2024, the Democrat kingmakers jettison Joe Biden and parachute in Michelle Obama. And I want you to pause and reflect on that.
Oh, I'm pausing and I'm reflecting as we said, and so is everybody else listening right now.
I view this as a very serious danger.
I'm smiling right now because it terrifies me, and I also could totally see this happening.
So Michelle Obama, number one, you don't infuriate African-American women, which is a critical part of the constituency that Democrats are relying on to win. But number two, you avoid the problem. If you pick from any of the four, the other three are pissed because they're all, to some extent, peers, they're rivals, they're all jabbing knives at each other. Michelle Obama, because she was first lady, has the ability to kind of parachute in above all four and say, hey, we're not picking among any of you. You guys can all fight it out next time. You're all going to be on the same level. We're coming. This is the Obamas saving the day. And I think in terms of a solution that unifies Democrats, there ain't nothing like that. I also think Michelle is not all that eager to run for president. But to parachute in August of 24, a couple of months before the presidency, and suddenly wake up and be president?
Not a bad gig.
It's not a bad gig at all. Now, would she do it? I don't know. I've met Michelle, but I don't know her personally in any meaningful way. I don't know if she would do it. I do think Barack Obama is already running the Biden administration. I think he is already the puppet master behind this Biden White House. I don't think Joe Biden is the decision maker. And so when I see the media turning on Joe Biden right now, I think the odds of Michelle Obama parachuting in August of 2024 have risen dramatically, and that ought to scare the hell out of anyone who is unhappy about the direction this country is going and doesn't want us to go even crazier in an even worse direction.